Today's been a little tricky. So if you didn't know already, GJ is kind of on a bank holiday today. And the way you can know that is if you come over to forexfactory.com, right? It tells you right here, bank holiday for JPY. Alrighty. We did have news earlier around 8:30 East EST time, so that's New York time, for unemployment claims, which really heavily impacted the market. I'm going to show you that in a second. All right, but let's just take a look at GJ. So I'm just going to put this in replay mode from when I was on stream this morning, which is about here. So, when I came onto the stream, I said, all right, it looks like GJ had these strong buys throughout London session. Currently, it looks like price was kind of coming down. Okay, so when I was looking at the higher time frame, I did take notice that we kind of got like the strong support coming across. You can even say we have a strong support coming across here as well, if you want to bring that up. So I was thinking in my head, I said, okay, if we had these strong buys during London, and if we're pulling back now, is price pulling back just to bounce off of here and to continue up? That was my theory this morning. All right, and I'm going to show you how that pretty much played out here. So if I come to the 15-minute, you're going to see price started to consolidate here. And I'm just going to continue this replay mode. Okay. And then boom, right? So when I seen price close bullish right here, and then I seen this candle, this in particular candle right here, made a wick down, and then it started to push up here. Also, price opened at a higher price. I figure since we were breaking through this minor resistance here, right? Since we were breaking through this, I figure, okay, maybe price will continue up to fill out that range. Now I'm going to show you the range that I'm talking about. Get my clear zone here. So this was the zone I figured we were breaking out of. And I figured we were going to either fill out to the top of this candle or fill out to the top of this candle, which is a pretty big range. If I measure this out from the bottom to the top, it's about 57 pips. Round that up to maybe, say, 60 pips, okay? So I figured, hey, this is a nice range for price to climb up to, but that didn't end up happening. What ended up happening was I entered, right? Ended up getting my 10 pips out of this, and then I left. I got my 10 pips and I dipped, as I say. I do always try to go for 10. My stop loss was below this candle, so it was kind of like a 1-to-1. Now, originally, I wasn't going for 1-to-1. Originally, I was going for a 6x return here, right? But I didn't like the behavior of the candle, right? I did not like the behavior. I ended up going about 21 pips up. But again, I closed mine at 10 because, it's just sometimes when you trade a lot, you can just kind of tell by the way a candle's behaving that, hey, it's losing its momentum. It doesn't look like it wants to go. All right. So while this candle was going up, it looked like it kept rejecting this area, right? If we keep rejecting this area, then I'm thinking in my mind, okay, maybe it doesn't have that momentum. Maybe we're just pulling up to go back down. So again, that's why I closed at 10. All right, if we go to the next candle, boom. Okay, so on this next candle, I actually took a loss, and I'm going to tell you why. So after I got my 10, I looked at this way. So I'm going to clear that off. I'm going to put this zone here. I looked at this as consolidation. Okay, I looked at this as consolidation. I looked at this next candle as a break of structure, right? We closed above. So I said, okay, we closed bullish. Also, I believe the 30-minute was bullish as well, right? We closed bullish on the 30 as well. So I said, okay, maybe I'll give this trade another chance. I said, all right, if this price starts to continue up, push past these highs, maybe I'll give it another chance. Boom. Price started to, and this was bullish for like the first half of this candle. It was actually green. It was starting to push up. I took an impulse entry right there. Right, took an impulse buy. It didn't work in my favor, and that's okay. That's why we have risk management. All right. I believe when I did take this, my stop loss was, at the time, it was 6 pips. Yeah, it was like 6 pips because it did make like a small wick down. And again, it was bullish. It was a bullish candle at first. Maybe I can show you in the 5-minute. Yeah. I'm gonna show you in the 5-minute here. So yeah, it pretty much, it looks something like this, to the point of, if you saw it on the 15-minute, it was bullish. My stop loss was below the bottom wick. It was starting to push up. It got up to about right here, right? So that looked good. You know, that looked good. I'm actually going to draw this out just so you can see what I was looking at. It was about this height. You know, the candle was at this height. That's literally what it looked like, okay? But, you know, it didn't go in my favor, but it's all good. So, in hindsight, you know, it is a bank holiday. Probably not too good to trade on a bank holiday. So, that's probably why I took my loss. So I'm just going to put this back live. We put this back live. What do you see? You see currently, just to give you an update, we're still consolidating. We're literally still consolidating in between the same zones. So after that, I said, you know what? I'm going to leave GJ alone. You know,
let's face it, if you're trading Forex without a winning trading plan, you're gambling. You need a model that is going to long-term net you a profit. Our team has put together a free guide on how you can actually create a trading plan.
All you have to do is use the link down below in the description.
Send the word template to our team on Telegram and we'll send you a copy. Again, hit the word template in your Telegram, send us a message and we'll get back to you with a copy of the free trading plan template.